6 nations have won a World Cup on home soil. Uruguay in 1930, Italy in 1934, England in 1966, West Germany in 1974, Argentina in 1978, France in 1998. That's 6 out of 22 tournaments, more than 1 in 4. Is that luck, or is something structural happening every time a team plays a World Cup in its own backyard? A study out of Utrecht University put a number on it. Hosting a World Cup adds an estimated 22 percentage points to a team's probability of winning the whole tournament. Not qualifying, not reaching the final, winning it. But here's the part that changes how you should watch 2026. That number isn't fixed. It moves depending on who's hosting. To understand why, you have to separate 2 different questions researchers have asked about football and home advantage. Does playing at home help you win a single match? And does it help you win an entire tournament? Single match home advantage has been studied for decades across leagues worldwide. In the English Premier League, the average home boost is worth roughly 1 extra point per game. That's real, but modest. Tournament victory is different because a host team plays every single match of the competition at home. Group stage through final. Small per match edges don't just add up. Researchers describe it as a compound effect. When a slightly higher share of matches and your odds of surviving 7 straight knockout rounds rise much faster than simple addition would suggest. That's the mechanism behind the Utrecht study's headline number. Now, the nuance that makes this genuinely useful. The Utrecht researchers didn't just find a flat 22-point bump. They found the effect scales with team strength, measured using ELO ratings, the same rating system used to rank chess players, adapted for international football. For a host with an average ELO rating, the tournament victory boost is around 22 percentage points. For a host 1 standard deviation below average, a weaker footballing nation, that boost shrinks to about 9 points. But for a host 1 standard deviation above average, a genuinely strong team, the boost jumps to roughly 42 percentage points. In plain terms, hosting doesn't create a great team out of nothing. It amplifies a team that's already good. That's why West Germany in 74 and France in 98, both elite sides entering their tournaments, turned home advantage into trophies, while plenty of weaker hosts have hosted and gone home early anyway. A separate study on World Cup qualifying, led by statistician Richard Pollard, dug into why home advantage exists at all. Analyzing over 2,000 qualifying matches across the 2006, 2010, and 2014 cycles, the researchers isolated specific contributing factors: stadium altitude, crowd size, and how many time zones the visiting team had to cross. All 3 showed a statistically significant relationship with home results. Home advantage, in other words, isn't mystical. It's altitude, fatigue, and thousands of people making noise. And it's measurable, factor by factor. This is also where the story gets interesting for 2026 and where lazy, the host always wins takes fall apart. The Utrecht data is explicit. A weak host gets a small boost. Home advantage isn't a guarantee, it's a multiplier applied to whatever team quality already exists. And the qualifying study found the effect isn't uniform globally either. Home advantage was strongest in Africa and South America, where home teams earn nearly 69% of available points, and weakest in Europe at 56%. Geography, altitude, and travel distance change the size of the effect depending on where a tournament is played. For 2026, spread across the United States, Mexico, and Canada, that raises a genuinely open, data-shaped question. Which of the 3 host nations is positioned to turn hosting into its biggest possible edge? So the next time someone tells you home advantage is just crowd noise and nerves, you now know the actual shape of the effect. A real, quantifiable boost to tournament winning odds. One that rewards good teams far more than weak ones, built from measurable pieces like altitude, travel, and crowd size. 6 hosts have already turned that boost into a trophy. The data says the odds of a 7th just went up. If you enjoy football explained through research, analysis, and evidence, subscribe to the World Cup File.